Hey guys, today I'm going to teach you about functions chapter 1, very simple. So I'm going to give you an example immediately so you understand what's going on. So usually the question would give you something like this, right? And then they ask you to find f g x and g f x. This is what usually it looks like. So you have to read through the question, you need to find out immediately what does the question want. So the question obviously wants this fgx and gfx. So how do you solve this problem? Very simple. Look at what you want first. So let's attack this one first. So let's attack fgx equals to what? Okay, so how do you tackle this question? The first step number 1, always remember, try to include something from the top two functions into the one that you're trying to find. Try to put in something, try to see the match, see the pattern here. So the pattern is there anything from these two functions that you can masukkan into this one or not? So you can see there's a gx here, right? You can also see there's a gx here, correct or not? So very simple. So fgx equals to f, you masukkan the gx into this problem you're trying to solve. So you include this here into the bracket here, x squared plus 1. Okay, understand now? So fgx, this is the gx lah, basically. X squared plus 1 is the gx that you took from here. The question already gives you this thing, so just put it all into here to find fgx. Okay, so now let's find out how to solve this question. So after solving here already, you've done step 1 already. Step 1 is find what you can include from the first two functions they give you into the problem you're trying to solve. Okay, so good, you already finished step 1. Now step 2, how to get fgx. What you need to do now is to put this one into the fx equation. So always remember, if you already put one thing into the bracket here already, right, all you need to do is put this into the other equation that they give you. That's a very simple tip for you lah, right? So let me repeat that again. If you already use one of the functions they give you in the first step, the second step is all you need to do is take this one and put it into the other function that they give you. That's a very good tip for you to never get confused with. Alright, so now let me explain to you. I'll do it first and I'll show it to you. So now what I'm going to do is, to answer fgx, all I need to do is x squared plus 1 plus 1. Okay, now you might be confused. What the hell is going on? What's this? So let me explain to you. Since you already take this one here, right? Okay, step 1 done. So step 2 is to put this one into the other function that you haven't used yet, which is fx, right? You haven't used this one yet. So you put this one into fx, this one becomes, this is the so-called x plus 1 ma, right? Now you take this one, you put it into the x here of fx. Understand? You already use gx, right? You use gx, okay, forget it already. Gx, Kautim already. Don't need to care about that already. Forget about it. So now to complete your answer, you need to take this one, take the gx that you already used, Kautim, you don't care already, take the gx and put it into the fx. How to put into fx? Put the gx, the whole gx, into the x of the fx. Sounds very confusing, but very simple only. If you don't want to be too confused, take this one, put into the fx. When you substitute this into the fx, this technically this is the x lah, right? Not, this is the x of this one. So you put this one, put it into this one, plus 1. So what is the answer? The answer is x squared plus 2. That is your answer for fgx.